After a few months, I decided to make a change. Yeah, I finally decided to clean up the thing on my head, a haircut. Beside new haircut, there's also something new in the office. New lights, new setup. I want to make those videos even better, so I hope you like it. So how's it going, friends? My name is Luke and I'm building a startup called Beeeper on this channel. Beeeper is initially a SaaS product that replaces physical pages in restaurants. Initially that was the plan for it to do that, but something's changed. But before we jump into the discussion, I wanted to show you a couple of tweets I've seen around. Those tweets are from bigger startup founders than me, and they basically also say the same. You should finish what you have and do not add any new features. Ship what you have and just go with it. And this video I want to talk to you why I won't do that. I changed the scope of Beeeper quite drastically, and I think it will be for the best. You may ask why sudden change. Actually, that's not my fault, that's my girlfriend's fault. We were taking a walk and we discussed some things. She's also in the IT industry, but in a different field. She mentioned a product that is quite similar to Beeeper. Immediately after her description, I thought, wait a minute, if I adjust Beeeper like a little bit, I can do that as well. So why shouldn't I? Yeah, that was the initial thought. And then I struggled for a couple of days because I attend those Twitter spaces, I follow this community, and everybody says that you should ship your product and then adjust your features, which is totally fine, and it's the right thing to do. But yeah, a little bit of a history. Beeeper is a part of a bigger project I had in mind years ago. This project was meant to be like a virtual menu where you can order things, pay for them, and replace those pages with user's device. It was like Uber Eats, but locally in the restaurant, in the place itself, with some verification if user is actually in the place. So that was the initial idea. When Build Cell 30 started, I took a part of that idea and make the product out of it, a full product. I thought it would be the simplest thing to do. As it turns out, it's not. I went a little bit too deep into it, but that's totally my fault, and I won't be making that mistake again, I think. The idea for Beeeper was fine, but it had a major flaw, and I was aware of that flaw since the very beginning, but I choose to ignore it because I was so focused on finishing it. The problem was that project was meant for only small group of people, and that's fine. You should choose your niche. But this particular niche was very closed and not willing to upgrade to new technologies. They solely depend on the food itself. Restaurant owners don't see the advantages that people will give them. And that was a problem, and I tried to not think about that. But when I had this walk, I thought, okay, but if I do this simple change I mentioned before, I'm opening myself to every other niche. And the flaw that Beeeper is closed for only one not willing to pay group of customers hopefully will disappear. Beside that, I'm actually thinking that I'll be bringing even more value to other customers than I would be for the restaurant owners. So look, you're actually yabbing for a few minutes now. What's the actual change? It's not that much actually. Hi, Luke from the future here. I said at the beginning that it's a big deal, and now I'm saying that it was simple. Yes, code-wise it was simple, but the concept of Beeeper changed drastically. Okay, that's it. I had those 3 messages when you scan the QR code. The first one was, I want to place an order. The second was, I want to pay the bill. And the third one was, I have a general question. And the change is that user will be able to change them and define them in his admin panel. And that's the change. So when user will scan the QR code, he will be prompted with the user-defined questions and buttons. What I think it gives me is the ability to make different landing pages for different businesses. It will be something that would be harder than the actual change itself, because I'll need to tailor each landing page to separate niches and propose the value there that Beeeper will be actually giving them particularly. When I talked about the project with my mom, she mentioned that it would be nice if in, for example, large supermarket, in each lane you had this QR code with a message, I don't know, ask for help or anything. The workers there can identify the place where the customer is in the shop and go directly to him, because this is basically the point of sale. Like the QR code is generated for all different lanes or sections or something like that, and that will be cool, right? I mean, even the messages like something spilled, we need to clean that up, or I don't know, the possibilities are endless for me right now. So I don't know if I need to justify the change more. I think it's self-explanatory. Like, you're opening your app for different businesses, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe one of them will pick up, and I will be very happy about that. And then I can tailor the product to this specific group. And that's why I decided not to follow advice of much smarter, experienced bootstrappers. I think the next episode will be actually the last episode on Beeeper. I will have a product. I will hopefully make those landing pages that you will be able to see. That's weird. And I have a mixed feeling, because on one side I want to finish Beeeper so badly. I have this new empowering feeling that it will be a better value for my clients. On the other hand, I really want to start working on lens. Beeeper is very technical, but lenses, it's a passion project, right? So that's it for today. Just a plan, just like a teaser. I'm very passionate about that. Make sure to subscribe to see the result. It will be in the next few weeks too, I think, hopefully. The Beeeper will be ready. Start a season 2 with lens, which I'm really looking forward to. Make sure to check out the description. There's a newsletter link there. You can maybe find some value there. I have some nice tools that I want to share with you. So yeah, that's it. Like, subscribe, bye! And thank you for watching.